I'm out the yo. I'm out the door. Island coast, why's it the old? I see yo 3.
What up, though? It's that nigga mine, man. We about to react to a video about every time the feeling was right. I'm a little bit into the video already, about 1 minute in. So far they talking about the B movie, how the main character was right. The dude we looked at as the villain, but he really wasn't, because his girl was essentially cheating on him with a fucking B. But let's get right into this shit. Before we do, like and subscribe so we hit that 100K today.
I mean, if I came home and found the bee my girlfriend has been spending time with just sitting in my chair, clicking glasses and laughing, yeah, I'd be upset too. Just maybe not this level of upset. I've got issues! Well, that you do, Ken, but he's not really wrong.
He's just a little bee. And he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time.
Huh? Yeah, she's running a whole different operating system.
Nicest
Rather
bee?
than hear out her boyfriend, Vanessa's out here defending Barry as he smirks. In the end, Ken snapped because of a romantic crisis with a bee. But moving on, Vincent from over the hedge snapped because of one thieving raccoon. There he was, just a giant fuzz.
Over the head. I think I've seen that before. I just don't remember it, man. It came out probably so long ago that I just don't remember it. But let's go. See what they talk about.
Bear enjoying hibernation with his do not disturb energy. Until RJ decided to and make a very bold but questionable decision.
Just take what you need.
Yeah, that's not taking what you need. That's raiding Costco like you're prepping for the apocalypse. But immediately after, RJ learns why it's best not to be greedy.
Oh no. Don't tell me you're dumb enough to actually try and steal my stuff.
Yes! Let's be honest, if someone woke me up and stole my entire food supply, I'd get murderous too. But RJ doesn't stop there. Oh no, that was close. I get you, Vincent. I really do. And just when you think RJ can't make it worse, if I had to watch the same food destruction twice, I'd ascend to a whole new level of madness. So yeah, Vincent was terrifying, but at least he was honest about wanting to eat.
I don't think I ever seen this. I'm thinking about it, like I don't think I ever seen it.
Like Lotso from Toy Story 3,
Okay, here you go.
who looks like a strawberry-scented emotional support teddy.
But please,
I'm familiar with this one.
Lotso.
Buzz Lightyear, we come in until he isn't.
Push him in. Hold on.
Sir, you smell like fruit. Why are you talking like a mob boss? And to think, all it took for him to become this way was a little girl.
But by then, it was too late.
Oh,
So
man.
Lotso felt abandoned and decided to turn an entire daycare into a dictatorship? Man, this guy needs a timeout, not hugs. But here's where he had a good point.
We're all just trash, waiting to be thrown away. That's all a toy is.
Now, obviously, that's dark. But is it wrong? I mean, we've all had childhood toys. And
I feel, yeah, he's right. Essentially right. Yeah, that's the reality of it. So yeah, understandable.
where are they now? Lost, forgotten, donated, or living in a box labeled miscellaneous? Lotso was right. But, of course, that doesn't excuse everything he did.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. And it was true.
Bro went from cuddly to cold-blooded faster than Ken changes outfits. And And speaking of cold-blooded,
I also never seen this movie, so that's just another one.
now in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, we all know Death is supposed to be a neutral party. He just clocks in, clocks out, and collects souls with no drama. But when someone pisses you off enough, you have to come after him early. What could Puss possibly have done to aggravate Death like that?
I find the very idea of 9 lives absurd, and you didn't value any of them. No cat member.
We've watched this ginger cat risk everything because he thinks he can't die.
After you! A cat always lands on his feet. Watch!
Yeah, Puss, this one's on you. Especially when you spend your whole career mocking Death like he's some background character.
Relax! I am Puss in Boots! I laugh at death!
Well, well, well. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Nowhere's gone.
Yeah, well, who's laughing now, Puss? Definitely not you. So, while Death comes for a cat who disrespected his lives, Yzma from the Emperor's New Groove chases Cusco down for disrespecting her.
Oh great, send him in. Oh, and by the way, you're fired.
Fired? What do you mean, fired?
This made you look so innocent.
I mean, getting fired shouldn't be that big of a deal. And it definitely doesn't warrant planning crazy revenge schemes like this.
If you drops in his drink, then I'll propose a toast, and he will be dead before dessert.
Dude,
What is wrong with you?
there's being fired, and then there's accidentally turn your boss into a llama while trying to assassinate him. Big differences. But I get why she felt so betrayed, though.
How could he do this to me? Why, I practically raised him.
I think it would have turned out better.
Yeah, Yzma, maybe you raising him is why he's so messed up. Still, though, she's not wrong about one thing. Cusco is absolutely not fit to be a leader.
You really think a crown gives you power?
This guy did some terrible things as Emperor.
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove.
And not to mention his summer getaway plans.
At my birthday celebration tomorrow, I give the word, and your town will be destroyed to make way for this.
He announces massive fiction like he's promoting a festival. He doesn't even give Pacha a relocation solution.
Don't know, don't care.
Hey yo, what the fuck? So, yeah, Cusco was a disaster of a ruler, and his relationship with Yzma was always a complicated one. But in The Emperor's New School, the sequel series, their dynamic becomes different.
Cusco, run before it's too late.
Is it me, or is she saving my life?
I mean, she does still turn him into things as always, but she's also gotten softer. They're like Tom and Jerry. Both hate each other, but not really. Unlike Yzma and Cusco, though, Syndrome from The Incredibles feels actual hatred for his enemy.
So that's a classic Emperor's New Groove. The voice actor, I can't think of her name right off the top, but amazing voice actor, spoke different languages. Legendary, just black person in general. And that voice is just indistinct. A lot of people can't really emulate that voice.
Be Mr. Incredible.
Oh, I just can't wait to be young and...
That line alone tells you everything. This man is a walking contradiction in Rocket Boots. Like, he hates superheroes, but he wants to become the ultimate one. But for someone who wants to be the hero, he's done some genuinely awful things. He knew there were kids on that plane, and still he pressed the kaboom button like it was a space bar. And speaking of kids...
The baby's sleeping.
Bro, in what universe is kidnapping your enemy's baby and raising him as your sidekick an acceptable life choice? Syndrome? But for all his villainy, Syndrome did have a point about one thing.
I'll sell my invention so that everyone can be superheroes. Everyone can be super. And when everyone's super, no one will be.
After being rejected by his idol, he wants to give everyone else the chance he never had. Rocket boots for everyone. Superpowers handed out like free samples. He may have wanted to fight inequality, but he went about it completely wrong. You don't fix the system by building a murder robot and dropping it on Metroville Syndrome. And just like Syndrome, Robert Callahan from Big Hero 6 also wanted justice, but his villain arc comes from a more...
Don't recognize this one. Never watched Big Hero 6. But most of them I did recognize, so it's cool.
painful place. Callahan was a respected professor, beloved by his students, but he became yokai the moment Cray put his daughter Abigail in danger.
Mr. Cray, is there a problem?
No, no problem. It's well within the parameters. Let's move forward.
Sir, the machine's literally saying there's a problem. It's not a toaster that sometimes sparks, but still works fine. Is innovation really more important than a life, Cray? Well, apparently yes, because that's how Abigail disappears when the portal blows up. No wonder Callahan snaps.
Hey! You did this! You knew it wasn't ready!
I mean, if you lose your daughter to corporate negligence, you'll be out for revenge too. But maybe not destroy the city levels of revenge, though.
No, you can't!
Man,
But underneath all that rage,
don't know how
you
nobody
can
gonna
still
snap.
see the grief.
This won't change anything. Trust me. I know.
But never seen
In
that
that
movie.
one moment, Callahan isn't a monster. He's just a father who never processed his pain. And instead of going to therapy, he projected that pain onto the entire city like a one-man disaster film, which is something Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda can definitely relate
Okay,
to.
I recognize this for sure. That nigga was cold.
This is what happens when a gifted kid grows up believing he's the chosen one. And then he finds out the universe was basically pranking him the whole time. Tai Lung was raised a prodigy, training day and night and throwing kicks before he could even walk. And Shifu raised him like a son, hyping him up and promising him greatness. But it was all a lie. One single no from Mugway, and Shifu folded like a paper fan in a rainstorm. He immediately denied Tai Lung the destiny he had been groomed for all his life, and he came back for revenge.
Who filled my head with dreams? Who told me to train into my bones? Who denied me my destiny?
Jeez, if you really think about it, Tai Lung was kind of right. Now, sure, going on a full murder rampage was not the healthiest way to express his feelings, but ultimately, the real blame goes to Shifu for giving him false hope and then not defending him. Which goes to show that sometimes villains aren't born evil.
Okay,
They're
that was
just
good.
pushed to be.
A good video.
Every hero had...
I was familiar with most of them. So with that being said, like and subscribe. So we hit that 100K today. Stay peaceful, productive, and positive. It's that nigga Mom, and much love. I'm out there. Yo.
I'm out the door. Island coast, wise of the old. I see your 3 eyes is closed. Consistency, your conditioning, I suppose. Children mimicking imagery they've been exposed to. Frequencies given.